I'm going to show you how we divide 297 by 4 using the place value chart and partial quotients. So first I'm going to represent 297 on my place value chart. And I know because my divisor is 4, I'm going to divide it into 4 groups. So I'm going to start in the hundreds place. I have 2 place value discs in the hundreds place. I cannot divide 2 discs into 4 groups and have an equal amount of place value discs in each group. So I will need to regroup the 2 hundreds place value discs, and I will be adding 20 place value discs into the tens place. So now, in addition to the 9 place value discs in the tens place, I have added 20 more. So I have 29 place value discs all together in the tens place. And then I'm going to distribute them evenly into my 4 groups. Okay, and I have 1 place value disc left. I'm going to go over and look at our partial quotients. So I'm looking at the 2 in the hundreds place, and I'm realizing that even if I multiply 4 times 100, that's still going to be too large, and that I won't be able to subtract 400 from 297. So I'm not going to start with a multiple of 100. I'm going to have to start with a multiple of 10. So as I'm thinking about a multiple of 10 that would get me fairly close to 297, I'm looking at the 29 that is at the beginning of the number, with the 2 in the hundreds place and the 9 in the tens place. And I'm thinking about the 29 tens that I had in my place value chart. So I know that 4 times 7 is 28. So I know that 28 tens would be really close to 29 tens. So I'm going to multiply 70 times 4. So that's 7 tens times 4, and that would be 28 tens, or 280. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract, and I have 17 left over. So I'm going to regroup the 1 place value dot I had left in the tens and add 10 to my ones column. And now in my ones column, I also have 17 left over. I have the 7 ones I started with 10 more. So I'm going to distribute them evenly into my 4 groups. Okay, and I have 1 left over. So I'm going to go back to the partial quotients. I know that 16 is the multiple of 4 that is closest to 17. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 4, which is 16, and subtract, and I have 1 left. I'm going to go back over here and look at how many place value discs I have in one group. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So over here, my quotient is 74, and then I have that 1 remaining. When I add my partial quotients in this form, I have 74 and I have 1 remaining. So that is how we would solve it with our place value chart and partial quotients.